Hello everyone. Um, yeah, back to rituals. So just try to check if everything is working. Let me just check on other platforms and make sure we are actually streaming on everywhere. Yeah, so Twitch is actually okay, and I think YouTube is okay too. Let me see. Next should be LinkedIn. Uh, okay, it looks like LinkedIn is live right now. Yeah, so yesterday we kind of like stopped at some point. So basically we did, let me just start this up. So kind of like didn't start the app running. So just run the app on the simulator. Let me guys know if you actually if the stream is working whenever you are viewing it from. Let me know so you can know what to fix. So we stopped at onboarding or registering the psychologist. Yeah, so yesterday we kind of like completed the personal data section, and we created a custom widgets, so that we actually say that we are going to publish the widget today. That's what we are trying to do right now. So basically make it a package, a Flutter package. So while this is still running, let's go ahead and bootstrap a package. So that should be somewhere. Alright, okay, I always do the stuff inside my Flutter dev folder. So I can actually move out and create a new folder. I call this Flutter package. So this will be our first try, basically my first try in creating a Flutter package. Let's get on with this and see how that works. So basically I'm going to add this here. So I'm going to say cd and then drag this and drop it inside our terminal, and I can cd inside there and clear this. I can basically use Flutter create and then the package command. So that's a command we need to add to be able to create a package. So I'm going to actually let me see here. And I'm going to say package. Yeah, so we have to use this code here, this command, to be able to create the package that we're trying to create right now. So we use that code in our terminal. Let me minimize this. basically minimize this, we don't need this. So Flutter create, delete that, paste the code we copied over. I'm going to say Flutter create dash template should be package, and the package name should basically be other countries underscore list. So the custom, so I have custom underscore countries list. So that should be the packaging that we're trying to create. Let's see. Just hit enter, so that will basically create a package for us. I think that's created already. Okay, your package code is in custom. Okay, direct leave folder. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and copy this and cd into that directory. So cd, paste there, and I will enter there, and then open this in our VS Code. So the package we created right now is now open in our VS Code. So I'm just have to place these two together, or just keep it. So as this a bit, have this somewhere here. So these are package so far. Let's see, and there's the entry point to the package. So it's called library custom countries list. That's the name of the package that we're trying to create. And so what we are going to do is to say, I'm going to create a new folder here, and I'm going to call that source src, and I'm going to say in here, basically say export src, so country custom countries list dot underscore base dot that. So that will be the one we are going to export. So I'm saying list this dot say list src custom countries underscore list dot that. So yeah, I'm going to create this so like this underline will go away. So in here I'm going to create a new file which is going to be the same name as this. Just copy the name, so make sure we're not making a mistake. And then inside our source rc folder, let's create that, and there we go. I'm going to say, so let's see if the error goes away. So you could just go ahead and start creating the package. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and copy the code that we actually have right here. That should be this. So the code says show country list. Depending on the platform the user in, we decide to show the country list with different widgets. So let's see how we did this here. So if you call this show country list, because it's a function that actually shows all this pop-up that we're seeing right here. So I'm trying to see, maybe we could actually have a way, kind of like as the use, maybe it cannot be an input field where the user will tap in and then the country list will be shown to them, or we can actually allow them to also access this function from here. So they can actually call this function from anywhere they are, and the function will actually work. They can actually use that to actually show their own country list. Still those are stuff we kind of like need to think through, but I think for now I could just basically copy the whole stuff all the way to this point. Just Control C, that will copy that. head over to our, yeah, I'm going to create a stateful widget. Basically name this to be custom country, custom countries list. Yeah, let's remove this path. We need those. Import material package, and that will fix the issues we are having right now. Right there, I'm going to have kind of a return a container, or basically return a gesture dictator that user will tap on, and then we show them whatever they tapped on. But let's see how we're going to deal with this. So far we have a container showing up here, right? It's the code we copied so far, so I pasted this code and go ahead and import all this stuff. Import this too, yeah, from that convert, and then let's see. Okay, go ahead and import this. You can mark that to be a constant. And do the same for this. But this will not work because this color doesn't exist anymore. So we could actually make this to be optional to the user to create any color they want. But for us, we could actually say we want the color to be so what would be the background color we want here. Let's say we want the color to be gray. The user can actually change this later on. Yeah, so leave that for now. See other stuff we need to change. Let's wrap this to be constant. Let's import something to fix this issue. Import Cupertino, and fix most of those issues we're having. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff we still need to fix, and I could actually use init. I think we need to use an init state right here. And before that, let's wrap this. Wrap widget to gesture dictator. Yeah, there we go. So we have a gesture dictator, where we are going to say untap. Untap, basically go ahead and call this function, which is show countries list. Let's copy that. Add that somewhere here. Close that off. Let's see what else we need to fix. Okay. So I set in this state. I'm going to let's copy something. So in this state we called we created some variables right in here to keep track of our country list. So copy that variable over. So that's still useful. We have to add that right in here for now. So yeah, that fixes this error. For this to just remove this print statement, we don't need them. This we need to create this, so we need to create an asset folder. So make sure it's the same spelling as this, ASSETS. Yeah, so it's still the same spelling. Yeah, name it asset folder. That's something we are missing here, which should be in the pub. Let's copy this. Let's copy that. And inside our pub, right here. So I'll comment this whole stuff. We're going to remove the path we don't need. So I'm going to remove this first one. And so we don't need this. Replace that with this. And next we are going to import the JSON country JSON list. Yeah, basically this. Copy that over and paste that inside our assets folder. There we go. So right now I could go ahead and save this. Yeah, I think that's okay. So we have all these figured out right now. So let's see if there's something else we need to fix. So right here we are saying unselected items, so we need to pass it somewhere, but for now we're not going to pass it. Let's just print it out for testing. We actually need to figure out how to be testing this package since we are creating this in a different folder. Route the print statement to its debug mode. So the reason for using kdebug mode is because maybe most of the times you are going to forget your print statement, that you left it in your app, which is not good. So if your app is going to production, it's not good to have a print statement in there. And I think Flutter has a way to actually make it not to run in a production mode. I'm not too sure, but it's always good to actually wrap it here, so that in case you forget it, it will not run on a production app. But if you don't do that, it will actually run on a production app. So basically wrap it with kdebug mode, but the best practice is just to always remove your print statement if you want to push the app to production, and also remove other codes that you don't need. So we are going to remove this later on, but for now we just print this out, and let's see other places that we need that. So right in here, still going to remove this and just print this out for now. So hopefully there's nothing else we need to actually change. There's some changes we still need to make, but I just want to test this out to see I'm trying to see how we can actually be testing the plugin at the same time. Let's see if we can just search about this. Not plugin, that should be package. Okay, yeah, so I got an idea. So we could actually have an example app running right here. So they say source directory inside the lib folder. I don't know if that should be inside the lib folder. That should be outside the lib folder. So inside there we could just create an example app in there. Okay. So this inside our app, still inside our app. So let's try creating a new footer, running a new footer command. Footer create example. Yeah, so there we go. So this is the example. It's actually like this structure. And next, basically, we can actually import the packages by inside the dependencies. Just include something like this. That should be inside prospect YAML, and then under our dependency, so right over here. So this should be our package name first of all. So our package name is basically this. So this is our package name. I'm going to copy that over. And that's the same stuff we have. Okay, okay guys, I'm making a mistake. No, this is not the place to add this. So I'm going to copy this out and exit from here. So no changes has been made here. And we will see the name is still the same here. So basically it should be inside our example folder. I'm going to head straight to the prospect.yaml in there, and then head down to under dependencies. Then this should be where I add the package name. Okay, so path, the package name. So it's still going to go back and copy that from here and head over to, where is it again? So this on prospect. Yeah, there we go. I think that should be not only that. So the next, let's see what else we need to do to get to that exact location. So head over here, prospect.yaml. We'll see, okay, footer underscore ts, the path is at this location. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so now we also have the similar structure right here. So let me go ahead and save this. No, terminal right here. See what that actually looks like. So it's telling us there's an incorrect type. It's expecting a string, and the string you're expecting should be a URL to a GitHub. Let's see. No. Let's look over here and see how, okay, a string to a GitHub. So I think it will make sense we go ahead and create a GitHub account. not a GitHub account, basically a GitHub repo. Okay, I come to log into my GitHub here. Let me see if I can show you guys how to do. Most of you guys know how to create it. All of you knows how to create a GitHub repo. Well, let's see if I can open a new window where I have access to my GitHub. So head over to my github.com, and then in here, so this is my GitHub profile. Let's say we want to create a new repository, and the repository name will be basically our package name that we have here. So this is our package name. Yeah. And the option description is optional. Basically, what do I want to say here? Say a custom widget to allow widget to allow users select their country, and we made it should be public, so we leave it to be public. Let's see what else we need to add there. Just leave every other stuff like that. License. Okay, let's leave that. So create a repository, and then we could just add this right here. Like if you look over, you can see as this is the home page, the same as what we could actually see in this one right here. So we still do the same. Yeah. Okay, I think that should be it. Is there any other stuff we need to fix up? Just go ahead, save that. And I think one more thing. So inside here, no. Okay, yeah, I think something else we need to fix is the description of this project. That will actually I think there's actually where you could actually find a description of a project. A GitHub. Okay, we can actually see anything here. So I think we need to type that out again. Just change this from a new Flutter project to a custom Flutter widget to allow users select their countries. Yeah, I think that should do. Save that. Still leave the version to be 0.001. Maybe we are still going to do some updates later on. So let's see the issues we are having here. So I'm going to remove this test or comment it out, but I don't think comment it out is the best option, or just comment it out for now. Yeah, let's comment it out for now so the error goes away. But I would prefer to delete it, but just comment it out. Maybe we want to add a test later on, so just comment that out. Let's see what else we need to fix. So we have this showing up here, And right now inside our example, we should be right here. So go ahead and save this. Once we save that, and let's try using our custom country list inside our example app. So here's our example app. The folder, the main.dot. So the main.dot. Okay, let's stop this app from running for now. Minimize this and try running this on this simulator that we have open here. See if we actually run. So I have iPhone 13. Run. Okay, so our app is showing up. So let's try changing one or two things. I'm going to have a floating action button right here. We don't need to change that. So inside here we have it is a widget. Is this a column that expects has first child being this test, the second one being the second test. So under it, just add our package and see how to import this. Yeah, so it shows us how to import it. So basically import that and prefer constant. Save this. We can't actually see anything showing up in the screen. That's because inside this package that we created, so this container is not actually showing up anything. So let's fix that. So let's say a height and other properties added there. Should just say the test should just say something like select country. That should be what the test is going to say. We're going to make this to be a width of 300 and a height of 60. Yeah, and you can see that working. So that's actually showing up. So our package is actually working. So we can actually start making some changes here. So one stuff we should actually do is basically, let's see, when we tap on this, let's see what happens. And there we got an error. So it says countries has not been initialized. Okay, let's see. Countries. Okay, I see. Yeah, that should be the error. Yeah, that's right. We are the one at the wrong side here. So basically, need to call this at the init. So let's restart our app first. So it says unable to load assets / countries list.json. Okay. Let's see. It looks like he's trying to use a asset bundle from the phone, but that's basically the asset bundle we are trying to call is from the package. So let's see how to fix this issue. Looks like we need to figure out another way to actually load in our JSON into the file here. Assets / countries. this.json, okay, which is this asset right here. Okay, so Flutter asset packages slash Flutter. Okay, so this is how these guys are loading theirs from the app. So let's say packages. Okay, so packages first and slash slash this, and then load this file. Okay, let's see. So basically we just want to load up the JSON file, but we kind of like figured out how to actually be able to import those files as in with this way. But right now, how do we access it inside our package that we created here? So how do we actually access that inside our main app? Because since we can access the root bundle, the load string, so we can't call that. So how do we access this file that is here? So that's what I'm trying to see. Then we could just give it a try. Load JSON. No, not from asset. No, we're not trying to load from asset. Nope. Okay, I see. So we can actually import it this way. Okay. Okay, let me see. So it looks like we are already having an option to load with loot bundle, but we can't actually work with the root bundle here. Starting this, come on, start giving me solution with the root bundle. I think I figured out how we can actually see a way to solve this. So countries, like a country picker up. Let's see how we are able to actually do this. And right in here. Okay, they're actually not using a JSON file for that, so they were actually using a map data type for this. Okay, I think that actually makes sense. So we actually need to actually convert this to a map data type to be able to use this in our app. And the same thing with the country code. So kind of created a map data type to be able to load that. Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. So we could actually enter on that and start using that. So inside our countries, this or that, so that should be inside here. I'm going to create a new file under, should it be under it? So I have countries. So countries like that. So in here, let's create a final. So this is going to be a list. So a list of tab. The map should be of type string, comma, dynamic. Oh, so in here, trying to do right now. So let's see. You can grab the JSON file we added previously, which should be this. And yeah, inside this, I'm going to grab. Basically, grab everything, and then once I head over here, paste it and remove the part we don't need. Okay. Let's try this again. Use this inside our folder, inside our file here. So instead of calling this function and decoding, so we're not going to decode this anymore, and I'm going to just say items, or just say countries should be equals to items. But that seems like we don't need this function right here. See. Okay, so we made a mistake. Should be a list. So let's try this and see if this works better than what we have previously. Okay, yeah, that's working. So yeah, so we're good to go. So let's see. Yeah, we're able to actually have this. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy right now that we're able to actualize this. So we have right now a package that we are using, a custom package that we're actually testing out to see how it works. We are actually adding some stuff to be able to publish this to the general public to try out also. And so far we have, so you tap on our package, it comes up. I can now have the scrolling on it. And there we go. So that's actually amazing. That's looking nice. So I think there are some other changes we would like to make here. So first being able to actually increase the height of this model. So let me see. We could actually wait a second. So show country list. Okay, cause this. Okay, this is for show Cupertino model. Let's see if we can actually increase the height. So increase the height to 300. Let's try something bigger. So let's say 600. I could see that going up. So depending on the way the user wants to, maybe the user wants to increase the height, so you can actually make that optional. So a user can actually be able to increase the height if they want. see. Okay, so let's head over here. Could just go back to the previous height we have, which is 200. Then I'm going to create so the user can be able to customize this. I'm going to say final. So we don't want the user to pass their own country list. We just want them to be able to change the height and some other functionalities that we're going to allow them to be able to customize. So the first one being the height, and the height is actually a double type. So it's say height, height. There we go. Basically this right here. So require this to height, and this is next stuff we need to add. Okay, it shouldn't be required, so my bad. So this shouldn't be required, this should be optional. So since this should be optional, I'm going to make this to start out being equals to 200. Yeah, so just say widget.height. Test this. Okay, that's still working. Okay, what else do we need to change? So guys, what else do we need to change? So the user can actually change the height the way they want, and should we allow them to change the background color? See if we need them to do that. Okay, so I started thinking out what we need to actually change next. I don't know, guys. So I'm just okay. Yeah. Most important thing we need to actually do right now is to have a way to allow the users to. I'm having a headache. So basically to allow the users to be able to assess what country was selected, because right now if someone is using this package, so right here someone is using this package, once they select this, when the user selects any of this, they can actually get hold of the selected country. We want to be able to let them do that. So one way to actually allow them to do that is to create give them access to, I'm going to create a class. I'm going to create a class model in here. call that country model dot for that to be country. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Yeah, I think this should do it. So we have the country, you have a country name, country code, country name, country code, die code, and flag URL. Do we need a flag URL or just call it a flag? So just flag. And let's make all this to actually be, and we have to make this all to be required because we are using null safety in our app. Save this. So once we have this saved, we could just start using this. So we're going to pass in a function to the user. Final, the function. Okay, before we do that, so I came across somewhere that we actually want to create a function. You have to create a type for that function once you're working with the package. So I'm going to use the method for this. So a callback, basically if you want to create a callback, so let's try this here. So I'm going to create a new folder in here instead of source folder. I'm going to create a new one called utils. Let's go type definition dot. Yeah, so in there I'm going to say type definition, and call back. So type definition of this, and if it's not a void, so it's not a void, basically a function that actually returns. So you need to return okay, I think it should be, yeah, this way. We could actually use this as our callback type, and then in here, let's see if that works. So in here I'm going to say so basically on country selected, and that to be optional too. And there will be one place we want to use that, so we are going to use that in multiple places. So for Android, for iOS, so basically want to use that right here, and I'm going to, before the if statement, I'm going to call that on country. Let me see, should we widget on country selected, passing the country name, but we don't want to pass in a country name. We actually want to pass in an object to it. So we're going to create an object. So I'm going to say final. Final selected is equals to country model that we created here. Import that. And this needs some properties. So first being the name. So what's the name of the country? And we can actually get the name of the country from countries list index.name like this, and then pass that in here. And let's see. So the next one being, so the next property is being the country code. So we'll say code. And how do we get the code? Because if you remember the country list that we created, so where is it? So I have a whole lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, so yeah, we have then each country has a name property, a die code, a code, and then a flag. So I'm gonna put this side by side to what I'm doing here, so I can actually look at them. So I can see to get the code is basically called access the code property. So I'll copy this. Yeah, so there we go, something like this. And next one will be a die code. So the die code should be so this is how we access that, the die code of the selected country. Yeah, die code, let's make sure that's the same spelling. Yeah, so there we go. So the last one should be flag, basically flag. Yeah, and we can access the flag by basically saying calling this flag. Let's see if there's something we're missing. We added the name of the country and the die code of that particular country. So there's an issue. So most of the countries doesn't have a die code. Let's see. Okay, name. Okay, they all have. So name, die code, okay, code, and flag. Okay, they all have. Yeah. So just to clear that up, every single one of them have that. I think yeah, that's basically what we added. We added everything here. So I'm going to pass that selected country to this callback function as a parameter, selected country, but it's just going to actually reject this because this type is not the same type as optional string. So how do we fix this? Remember where we created a function type. So the function type is here. So this is where we created a function type. We said that it should be a string. So right now we don't want it to be a string, but we want it to be a type of this model that we created here, optional. So that will actually fix this error once we head back here. So the error is fixed. So right now we can actually listen. Okay, let's see. Let's try this out. Yeah, so inside our main.dat, so you can actually try this out and see how to access this. So that says that function unselected on country selected, it has this. So go ahead and print this out. Okay. So let's try restarting our app. Try this. Okay, that's working. You could actually see the callback. The callback is working. Yeah. So selected country, but we need to print it out. Let's call this country. And then we say inside here, I want to list that is called selected country. I'm going to say country, country dot name. I want to access the name of this country. And if you scroll through this again, you can actually see selected country is Bangladesh, so that's showing here. Barbados, so that's been called here. Belarus, so that's been called here. So that's working. So not right now, anybody that's using our plugin can be able to access the name and every sector, the countries that the user selected, so which is actually good on our own path for our plugin. So let's see what else we need to do here. So remove the codes that we're not using in this state, so we don't still need in this state. So I'm basically going to remove that. Okay, so there we go. So is there any stuff we are missing? I don't think so. That we're missing anything. I don't think so. Yeah, I think it would be a good moment to actually run this on Android and see how that works. So stop this from running. Run this on a different platform, which should be on Android. So select Android, which should be this. So I removed the Android emulator. I don't know what happened. Well, it's not working, so I just removed it to actually rebuild it again. So that's not actually closing. Okay, we got another problem. I need to force it to close. So force quit. Want to force quit the Android emulator. Force quit. Yeah, so now that's stopped. So let's go ahead and run it again, the Android emulator. So that should be this. Yeah. So I'm going to run the app on it. So just tap run debugging, and you see it selected the Android platform to run on. So let's give it some time to wait for it to finish up. So sorry for the distractions, guys. I just want to shake something. So yeah, so there's an Android. So let's try this, and that's working. So yeah, that's working perfectly good, and you can actually scroll through it. Yeah, but you could actually see there's an issue right now. So if you tap on this, nothing's actually working. Nothing is being selected and it's not disposing this. Okay, it's disposing it, but it's not being selected. We can't see the country that's selected. So to fix that issue, we need to head over, scroll down all the way to show modal bottom sheet for Android. So on Android, so yeah, this place. So we have to get rid of this, the same functionality that we did here. So just copy all this stuff out and still use it on the Android side. So I don't think we need this debug print statement anymore. And then over here, do the same, remove the debug statement, just paste this code right there. So we're going to say on tap. So selected country, we are accessing the index. Okay, yeah, that still work. Let's save that. So let's try this again. So open this. You see that's showing up. So you could just scroll through every single one of them and select. And you can see the selected country is Azerbaijan, which is what we are looking for. So tap on that again, select Afghanistan. Selected country is Afghanistan. So yeah, that's actually working. So yeah, I can actually drag this all the way down and close it off. Open it, drag it all the way down, close it off. But right now, sometimes the user wants to be able to control the height of this modal. So we want to give the user access on how to control that. Let's see how to actually do that on our own. So we have this. We have this container that's showing up here. And we want to reduce the height. So let's see if we could actually use the height property. Give it some try. Let's say 300.0. Yeah, so that's working. So I could actually see the height is being reduced, and you can still select any country. So that's good. So let's give access to the user to be able to control the height. So widget.height. Okay, that's good. Let's see what else we need to actually fix up here. So we set the height to be 200. So that's what we are seeing, the small height. So just select any country. Yeah, so there we go. We're able to allow them to do that, but next should be so in most cases this is going to be an input field, and we want to be able to allow them to select countries. So I'm trying to say, should we be able to do that for them, or allow the user to do that by themselves and just call the these widgets. Because if we take a look at the previous this particular if you take a look at this widgets, this custom widget that we are trying, so this one, yeah, country picker. So if you look at the country picker, on pub.dev, so the user can actually call show country picker. So when they tap on it, they can be able to select a country they want. So this is actually good so that anybody that's working with this can be able to actually customize this the any way they want, get hold of the selected country and display it in here. So I think that that's okay to actually add. Not that, let's see. um yeah, still thinking of this. So I'm looking at, maybe we can create the input field for the user, but that to me doesn't make much sense. I think this actually makes more sense, creating this view like this, and then we have the onSelect and all those stuff being passed in. Okay, so I think this will make sense. So let's try accessing this. Yeah, I think the user can actually access this outside. um so let's try accessing this inside the main function. Since that's actually a function, so I could say in here, where's this gesture detector we have? So instead of this unplaced, close that off and need to say unplaced, and then paste is here. So okay, I think we need to export with this closer. Okay, let's try this. So close all this stuff up. So most of you must have guessed what I'm trying to do here. So I'm trying to basically remove this theme dot of context entirely. So replace this. We just platform is iOS, so this will solve the issue. So if platform is iOS, go ahead and do this. I want to add a build context called context. Doing that will be this. It's going to be required build context. So there we go. Show country list. And again, you're going to have a property called height, which is going to be required. Double height. Yeah, so that will solve that particular issue too. Next will be this parameter right here we created for list map. Create that outside here. So there we go with that one. So next will be this on callback function that we created previously. So still get hold of that from here. So required, yeah. So import this. Okay, let's see if there's other stuff. Okay, just remove this widget at the back and do the same for, okay, do it same for here. Then head over to main.dat. Yeah, so this can be able to, this will be showing up right now. So first we're going to remove this. So this doesn't exist anymore. For now it doesn't exist, so uncomment it out. So this requires some property, so that should be context. First one should be context, which we passed in there. So context unselected. The next one should be height property. So the height property, should it be required? So that's debatable. So I don't think this should be required. So make this to be optional. So since it's going to be optional, set that to be default value to be 200. So remove required from the back. Okay, I see. So let's maybe take this, when that function is called, go ahead and call this. We are having a whole lot of issues right now, so first we need to restart our app, and that's still working. So there we go. So right now the user can actually make use of this and get access to the selected country and display it anywhere they want in the app. So I think that's the reason why I kind of like made it to be a function like this instead of a widget. So we can actually add another functionality in our app. The user can still use a widget to actually display any stuff they want. So yeah, they can use a widget. No, not a widget. So they can use, and we can create an input field where they can have that input field, use a custom input field to actually display those countries. So that's another functionality we can actually look into. So right now we have show country list, which is right here, and passing the context, which is the current screen that's trying to call the function. Unselected country, passing a country model that's optional, and in here we're displaying the name of the country and the whole other stuff that we want to display. Let's see if there's something else we are missing. Let's see. I think I actually set the width, not the height. No. The height property, let's set that to be at least 400. Yeah, so let's send that 400. And if you go ahead and select it, when you select a country, it works. Albania. So when you select a country, you can actually see that being displayed. So what we could actually do is be able to actually show our user in our app that this is working. So I'm going to create a new test. Create some dynamic variable that we can actually play with here. Let's remove this. Remove this counter property. So under there, I'm going to just create a string. Call that to be selected. So selected country should be equals to empty this. So just saying, going to be saying select country at the moment. So just say no country selected at the moment. So next one will be the country data. So I'm going to have one should be string saying selected country flag. Okay, next die code next should be flag. So yeah, I have all these 1 2 3 4, yeah, 4 of them, and I can use this in here. The stop one will say something like here are the selected country details. So the first one will basically be selected country. So the next one being so the first one is selected country, you could actually say the next one will be selected country code and selected country die code. You could remember this selected country code. Die code. Flag. Yeah, so that should be the last one. Okay, all these are too big. Let's reduce this a bit. Dot copy width and in here. Yeah, so let's change this to do the same for this, and also do the same for this too. And then once the country is selected, so we can actually call in here call set state. Yeah. So let's try this. You see Albania, okay, country code and country flag, everything showing up. Go ahead and select another country. Yeah, so the whole thing keep on changing depending on the country. We select Belgium, so you can actually see that showing up. So I think this is good right now. So you can see the changes on Android, how it looks on Android, and then on how it looks on iOS, which is basically this. So this is how it looks on iOS. So I was hoping to add a modal pop-up for Android too, so that the users can actually have a modal pop-up right there showing here, but we won't be doing that right now. So that will be maybe kind of like maybe an update to the app. So we'll just cut it off here for now. Later on we could actually add those updates later in our app, but for now we could just stop here. Let's see what else, some changes that we need to make. Okay. So far we're able to actually be able to give the users a way to select countries and be able to display it whatever they want to display it at. And yeah, so yeah, that would be it for this section. So next time we can actually improve more on this. Like I said, there's a whole lot of stuff we can add, so that's why I commented this code out, so that I know there's some other functionality we'll be adding on later on. So let's go ahead and deal with publishing this package to Flutter Pub. So I don't think we actually needed these two stuff anymore. I'm going to just go ahead and delete this, move to trash, and in here pubspec.yml. Basically go ahead and delete this. So let's see if there's something else we're missing. Okay, so let's see the Flutter documentation on what else we need to do once we are ready to publish our app. So we have okay. Basically, let's look at one of these right here and see what changes they made on theirs, and see what changes we need to make on ours. So the post spec, okay, so have this home page and repository keys in there, so you can actually add those. Okay, so let's say we head over here. No, I don't want to add this, so nobody will be disturbing me on my main email account. So just so that should be Kelvin at gmail.com, kosidev. And then the repository that we added, so this should be our repository. And then my home page will basically be so what should I use as my home page? So yeah, that could be my home page. And that's what else we need to change. Okay, let's go back. So initial, yeah, see change log, so you could actually add similar stuff like this. Now change log file, which should be this one. Let's see what other places we need to make changes to. Let's add the same licensing. Let's copy that. We need to make some changes to here because there's some stuff. Okay, let's see what else we need to add. Um, so we need to add a readme too, and see. Make changes to these files here. So the first one being um so I've currently getting started. Add the package to prospect. Okay. Copy this. thanks to the author of that particular package. We just use some relevant information from the readme file. So I'm going to say add a package to your pulse spec. So be careful to change this so that they won't get confused which of the package they're actually using. So copy the package name. I'm going to say custom countries underscore list. And the version is basically 0.0.1. Yeah, so that's the version at the moment, which you could actually see here. And so in your dat file, tell them how do they import the file. So in their dat file, how would they import the package they're trying to use, which will be this way. So this is how the user will import the file in their dat code. So show country user. So how do they show country user? So they're going to use this function. Yeah. Like this. Let's see. Need to add that. Okay, so there we go. So just add the context, add the unselected function to it, and yeah. So the users part, I think that's still going to copy this. Okay, there's a mistake, so we have to be careful here because we did a copy and paste. So we just don't push still tell the give the wrong information to the users that will be using this. So basically, yeah, this is correct. And show country picker using show country list, and so that's a function they need to call. And yeah, copy that right now. I think it's time to copy that. Paste that in the usage part. So just delete this stuff we have here. Paste our code. Yeah, and again additional information. I think that's it. um so next we could actually do to our images. Okay, so guys, looks like the um stream is having an issue on YouTube, so you can actually check it out on Twitch if you can't find it on YouTube. Check the stream out on Twitch. Twitch is actually fine. There's no issue on Twitch. So sign. I thought I signed it already. I didn't sign in. Okay, see. Okay, so let's try publishing our first package for now. Let's take a picture of this and add it inside our package here. Okay, so just took a picture of the of our project, so let's actually drag them and drop them here. There we go. So you have both pictures showing up here. So let's see what else we need to do. So since we have both here, I think it's nice right now to actually push this to GitHub. Okay, so they go open up the folder browser. Yeah, we created our seat here. No. So yeah, I think there we go. So first we need to have a git init. So we already added, we have a git readme commit. So git init. Yes, we already have a readme. We don't need to add that. Just add git add. And then commit. Okay, that's committed. Let this off, and let's basically change our branch to be called main instead of master. Just do that here. That's done. And let's add a remute URL. the remit has been added. And last, basically go ahead and say git push dash origin main. I think that should be the last stuff we need to do here. Okay, so that's good. To start somewhere else so I can be able to see. And yeah, if you're wondering how we could actually find our git, so just reload this. You'll see that the whole packages have been uploaded here with the whole changes that we made to it, so everything can be seen here. So right now is basically I just want to access this, the raw data. So there we got kosidev / country custom country list. Yeah, custom country list. So master / assets. So mine will be master / lib. That is where the image is, inside the lib folder, inside the source directory, inside the utils, and then inside the images. And then we have the image one. So if you do that and try to open this image outside here, so you can see our image showing up here. So what we need to do is basically go straight to the readme file and update that. So inside our readme file, where is that? What is it? So inside our readme file, these are all possible thanks to the owner of this, which is Daniel Lunau. I think my pronunciation is basically not right, but yeah. So we just need to copy this path, this image path, and then head straight to our own readme file and update it somewhere here. I think that's basically what we need to do. Let me see. Let's just confirm. Okay, and just add that. So yeah, I think that should be it. So we need to change the URL that he used to our own URL. So passing our own URL in there, I'm going to copy this again and paste it another. Yeah, and then I'm going to remove this to become image2. Yeah, so that should be the name. Should basically say image2. So we have image1 and we have image2. So I think that should be it. Let's save this. So we have some changes being made. Let's go ahead and git add and git commit -m so let's say feature add image, and now we need to push this. Okay, yeah, that worked. Let's go back. Yeah, okay, this is ours. Yeah, and you can see that working, so that's great. So you can actually see the changes that we made. This, yeah. So you can actually show the users that. And last but not the least will be to actually publish this. We haven't actually done that, so let's go ahead and work on that path. So publishing this will be, so let's see, after going through this, okay, let me see, add support for platforms. Okay, so I said that the last one should be basically be able to publish this. Let's see where the publish command is hidden. So we are going to choose in the create command. So this git package binding to native code, we don't need all those. I'm publishing your package, so let's run this to see if everything passes. Okay, so that's good. And we don't have any 0.1, we have 0.1 in. Let's go ahead and publish that. Let's copy that. Okay, and finally our package is actually published, and we could check it out right here. So we could check out how that works right here. Why is it saying unverified uploader? I verified myself already. Okay, let's see. See what's some to do here. So yeah, let's add my YouTube link stuff. So guys, you can actually go ahead and check out the platform and um the package, and let me know what you guys think about it. Like I said, we'll be adding other improvement to it later on as time goes on. So and finally, let me see other places anybody can join. Okay, I don't need that, so I think this is okay. This is saying there's no package owned by me, that I don't have any package. That's strange. Okay, yeah, I guess so. So we have this package we just added right now. So like I said, you guys could just go and check it out. So this package has no verified publisher. How is that possible? Come on. Yeah, so publisher is not verified. Come on, yeah, I thought you were saying unverified. Okay, guys. So I think this will be what we'll be stopping for our package, custom package we just published right now to our pub.dev. So we'll be actually be doing this more often. We'll be converting most of the custom widgets we have in our app. We'll be converting them to custom and we'll be publishing them to pub.dev for other developers to make use of them. And there's a whole lot of them we currently have in our inbox, so we need to just put them out there, and I will be doing that in the next couple of days. We'll actually be doing that on the live stream, so we'll be still be streaming on different projects we are building on, and then maybe between the stream we just build a package, publish them, something like that. So yeah, I think that will help. So yeah, guys, go ahead and try start liking this package to increase the like count and share it with people to try out. So yeah, that's it so far. I think we could actually just go back to see what else I wanted to do. Yeah. So these are a package we completed, so we don't need to keep it up anymore. So I can actually use this in our app, in our main app that we're actually building, and then remove the one we currently have. I think that will actually make sense. And we are going to do that tomorrow, not today, so we can just allow this to actually propagate. Where is this? So all these checks we complete, because right now it's still doing some check on it, so we just need to allow that to complete. Then tomorrow in our next stream, so we'll be integrating this inside our app, and I think that should be it. So let me see if we could complete this. So far, like I was saying, in our previous stream we actually stopped somewhere here in the registration section of our app. Yeah, so the last time we worked on this, so we stopped somewhere here. And I said I will be adding some functionality today. Let's see if we can achieve that. Do something. I could just call it today and complete the rest. Start tomorrow, because creating this package took some time. I'm still printing, so users on print statement. Okay, just remove this. Don't need that. So I think the first thing we need to actually do is to be able to see. Yeah, so I'm just a copy a code here to start with the functionality. So we want to be able to tap on this, and this will open up so I can actually select a user profile picture to be used, and then we could actually make use of that in our app. So let's implement that right away. So inside our registration, I'm going to registration controller, not auth controller. Remove this, remove this, remove this. So where's the controller? Okay, yeah. So bring this closer to where it should be. So this one with this. So inside here, I'm going to create a function. I'll paste that. So if you're thinking of where I copied this from, I copied this from basically from profile section. So if you remember, during our profile section, we created something like that. So yeah, profile section, we created a function to actually help us upload user profile pictures, which we could find, yeah, this function. So that's the same function I copied over. In here, so import file picker results, import that, image preview, set image preview. So create some variable here at the top right here, say final rx boolean, and have image preview is equals to first.obx, and next one is basically import this. We actually need to import that. Next one is to create something to hold the image that the user actually selected, and that should be this. So we're going to say final rx type should be file, should be to call image file, should be time to so there we go. Need to import this. Okay, so we have that right there. Save this. So what else we need to do? So yeah, and yes, we could actually call this function, both of them, outside, inside this screen that we created. So we have to wrap this. Wrap this to the gesture detector. And head over to the untitled function. And okay guys, looks like we'll be stopping here because the YouTube stream just stopped working right now. I don't know what happened, and it looks like the only thing that's working is the Twitch. So we'll be stopping here for today, and we'll be starting from where we stopped tomorrow. So let me check. I'll go ahead and check this out to see why the YouTube they actually removed my video. So they actually removed the YouTube video, saying that I'm violating the practices. Okay, this is actually strange. Okay guys, see you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to be stopping here right now. And yeah, thank you. Let me know in the comment sections on my social media handles what you guys want to see next, or what do you think about the package that we just published right now. Thank you guys. Everyone have a nice day.